This morning, D.C. police are working to identify at least 4 teens accused of attacking and robbing a decorated Marine inside a McDonald's. Let's meet that Marine now. He's Marine Sergeant Chris Marquez. He went to that McDonald's for a meal, but according to him, a group of teens had a different idea. They asked him if he thought, quote, Black Lives Matter. And when he did not respond, they called him a racist. And next thing you know, they attacked him, knocked him unconscious. Sergeant Marquez joins us right now for an exclusive interview. And although he's feeling better from that picture, he's still has constant head pain. And Sergeant, you still came on our show. We appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Oh, anytime, Brian. I appreciate you guys inviting me.
Well, you've also earned a Bronze Star for your service in Iraq, and we know about the famous picture from what was taken as you helped a Marine get out of Hell House in that famous battle in Fallujah, you and another. But let's talk about what happened in the hell, which was McDonald's that day in Washington, D.C. You were eating, and then what took place?
Well, I was eating at McDonald's. It was just myself and like a group of kids came. I believe it was at least 4 or 5, possibly more. They're all males. I know for a fact one of them was a female, possibly 2. It's really hard to remember just because as the days go on, my memory is getting a little more worse. And they were just being rowdy inside the McDonald's. And I figured they were just, you know, teens, whatever. And they stopped on my table and they kind of like, they went around my table in a group, almost like confronted me. And they were asking about the movement, if I thought Black Lives Matter. And I was ignoring them because they were actually just trying to intimidate me. It just seemed like they just wanted a confrontation, and I wasn't going to play along with that. I just wanted to eat my food and leave. And then they started calling me a racist, and what I do remember, I believe I told them to leave me alone, and that's when it gets really fuzzy, just because personally I thought originally I was attacked in the McDonald's, but I talked to the manager, and he went through he told me what happened through the camera footage, and he said they attacked me as I exited the McDonald's. Wow. And basically, I was out cold. I was hit in the back of the head with something. They're not exactly sure if they had anything in their hand or not, just because of the quality of the footage. But the manager said the moment I got hit, I just fell straight in the ground on the pavement, and I was unconscious. And then that's when they came and they stole everything in my pockets. They tore my pants, trying to take they taken with my wallet. And he said like a minute or 2 later, I woke up and I wandered off. That's when I got into the taxi cab. They took me back to my apartment complex. I told the people in my front lobby, They called the cops for me. The cops came, took me to the hospital in George Washington University.
Couple of things. Number one, I saw that the manager said he thought you got hit in the back of the head with a gun at first.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yes.
And number 2 is, you lost consciousness. No one came to help? There was nobody around?
No, sir. And the part that's so funny, because apparently there was a lot of traffic going on in that McDonald's, because when I talked to the police officers, at first they couldn't confirm the actual group, like who it was, because they said there was a lot of people coming in and out of the McDonald's. But then today I got an email from one of the officers. He told me they actually have confirmed it was those people that were harassing me in the McDonald's. And personally, you know, I'm telling this to everybody just because it's been happening a lot around here and across our country. There was a hate crime. They targeted me because of my skin color, and so we're seeing a lot of these events of people being attacked because they're white.
Right.
And I'm thinking we have to speak up more about this, because it's just going to continue to happen.
But Sergeant, the ironic thing is, you were just telling me, you fight over in Iraq in some of the toughest fighting America's seen of this generation. And you're fighting with blacks, whites, of all Americans from all faiths, creeds, and colors.
Yes, sir. When you join the military, you serve to protect all Americans, not a particular group. And like I said before, I was there fighting with people from all backgrounds, religions, everything. You name it, you know. And that was why I found it very ironic, because the person calling me the racist was the actual racist. And they have no idea about my background, what I did for this country, or what other people like myself, you know, every day we do for this country.
And of course, you fought in Fallujah, in Hell House. You went in there because some Marines were stuck, and you got them out. And that famous shot is used as a symbol for wounded warriors from this day on, and it's even a statue talking about that. They didn't know who they attacked. They just saw a white person, in your estimation. But you do want to look for one person, not only the people that attacked you, but the cab driver that drove you home. You want to pay him?
Absolutely. That cab driver basically saved my life. He was a little irritated at first because I didn't have any money to pay him because I just got mugged. but he took me home, and I have no idea who he is, but I want to thank that guy, whoever he is. I want to pay him back. I want to give him a, right now I can't pay him right now because all my ATM cards are canceled. I got to wait till they come back in, and they took my money. But besides that, I really want, that cab driver really helped me out.
And if we hear from that, I'd love to have some closure on that story, and then hopefully we'll apprehend the guys that beat you up. Sergeant Chris Marquez, thanks for what you did for the country. Thanks for getting up this morning and telling your story. And let's stay in touch.
Thank you so much.
All right.